Good afternoon, family, and welcome back to GodSpeed, where we provide you with a weekly market overview for the Lexus LC500. This week, there are currently 233 Lexus LC500s in the marketplace. Family, that's about 15 more than the last time we met. So, traditionally, I try to keep you guys abreast of, how the market's shaping up, right? And I can tell you right now that we are absolutely seeing more inventory, right? Hence the additional 15 that are in the marketplace this week, as well as, sadly enough, higher interest rates, which are making this market a very interesting one at that. Because, I was hoping I was going to get in front of you this week and be like, guys, the LC market is now in the $40,000 price range. While we're seeing a tremendous decrease in automotive pricing across the board, Lexus, as usual, are staying true to holding tremendous value. And I'm very excited because you're going to see through some of the cars that I'm showcasing tonight that we absolutely have good movement in the right direction. But there's nothing like the bottoms fell out. Okay, so with that being said, family, I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for the continued support. I mean, I cannot believe we are almost at 450 members strong in the community. So here's going to be my few moments to kind of plug the channel. If you guys are watching and you're enjoying the content that you're listening to, do me a favor, take a few moments, hit that like button and subscribe for me. And now let's get into my top 3 picks of the week. So, super excited because if we go all the way to the left, family, we're seeing options, and I'm talking quality options, in the sub $60,000 market, right? Which is going to be evident in 2 of the vehicles that I'm going to showcase tonight. But let's get into this first one, right? 2018 LC500 family performance package, right? So again, you got the touring package, you got the sports package, and then you got the performance package, which is everything with the exception of some of the goodies that you might get with the Inspiration series. This is that Nightfall Mica, and I'm just shocked that I've got 2 Nightfall Micas to talk about tonight. But this one's Nightfall Mica with that toasted caramel Alcantara interior. This one's got 0 accidents reported, only 2 owners. Now, fam, the mileage is up there. It's 77,000 miles, but we're talking about a $57,757 dollar option here, which I absolutely think is something that is going to be an option for some of you guys, right? The reality is that as we get into these colder months, we're going to continue to see the prices, even on the LC500s, start to head south. Okay. Now, I'm going to be curious, and obviously you guys know I'm going to be here reporting out to you week over week on just how much of a savings we hit, but we can't take this lightly. I mean, we've got a beautiful option here. It is the highly specced out preferred performance package, and the only thing that has any blemishes on this car is the higher miles, right? Just a quick reminder, we consider the 2018s average mileage to be around 50,000 miles. So this one's slightly elevated at the 77, okay? But beautiful car. If you're looking for a Nightfall Mica with that beautiful toasted caramel interior, absolutely check this one out, okay? All right, next, going all the way to the right, we've got another 2018 model. And family, I've got 2 18 models that are under $60,000 in the marketplace this week because number one, I know there's a tremendous market out there who, one of the indicators that you're looking for is the price on this vehicle. And let's face it, at these sub $60,000 price points, I mean, you're really almost at 50% off of MSRP when these bad boys rolled off the lot. And, I wish those interest rates were lower because these would make some really nice, affordable monthly payments if that's the route that you're going. But putting on my strategic hat, right? I think if you're looking to pick up and it's your timing to grab one of these LC500s, then one of the things you can do to try to offset that higher interest rate is absolutely coming in with a much larger down payment, right? And that would be my recommendation anyway, right? I like large down payments because that helps me to kind of know or prove a use case that, I can actually afford the product that I'm purchasing. I always love to go 25, 50, 75, and 100, and those are percentages that I'll bring to the table if I'm looking to purchase a vehicle or an item like this right here. If you can bring 25% to the table, that says something. If you can bring 50, that says even more. And 75% says just that much more of a story, because at the end of the day, family, if you're thinking like I am, if I'm not paying cash for this bad boy, I want to get it paid off as quickly as possible. So definitely make sure that, consider that as a part of your strategy when you're going into, picking up one of these cars that, while the price point is attractive, the interest rates probably are not. Okay, so sorry about that. Let's get back to the vehicles. This one is a Caviar 2018 LC500. It's got the sports package. So, not like the performance package. So you're not going to get, some of those goodies, but you are going to get, some of the very much sought after aspects to these LC500s, which is the 21-inch option, wheels that are just absolutely beautiful, the Alcantara interior over the aniline interior that comes in the touring package. Now, this one, interestingly enough, has the OEM carbon fiber top. You guys know that, in 2018, when some individuals who had an opportunity to buy this car, you can get the sports package with the carbon top or the glass top, okay? So you get that option. This individual absolutely opted in for the carbon fiber top, which is absolute value, right? You got the exterior Caviar, you got the interior black, so you got that black on black, 0 accidents, 2 owners, with 50,000 miles. Now, family, I got to just pause right here and say, wait a minute. And not to mention, guys, you got to take a look at these pictures, because when I tell you, you guys know black cars are absolutely the most difficult to keep clean. This individual, this is a private owner. This individual has the tinted windows on the car. They've got Pirellis on the tires, and the paint looks immaculate. The interior looks immaculate. And I don't see any negatives on this car. You got 0 accidents, that's a plus. You only have 2 owners, that's a plus. You got 50,000 miles, which we've considered to be average for these vehicles, that's a plus. And you got the OEM carbon fiber top. It depends on what you're looking for. If you want the light to come in from the top, you might have preferred the glass. But if you just really want to get that extra savings on weight that the carbon fiber adds, and that little pop of sportiness, right? Then this one is absolutely a tremendous opportunity for you, creeping right in under $60,000 at $59,950. Definitely, if you're looking for that black on black, you got to make sure you take a look at that one, okay? Plus, it's a personal owner, right? And I think you always have a little bit of flexibility right there, especially if you're a serious buyer and you're not going to have the owner sitting up here going back and forth on, $2 or I need 30, 45 days to get things in order. If you're ready to buy, I think you can absolutely save yourself a couple bucks. Be very straightforward with the owner. Let them know what you really want to do. At this age, I don't do all that go back and forth stuff. I just be, straight up and transparent with folks. And I tell you what, I get a lot further with that approach than sitting up there playing games back and forth. So again, another approach for you there. And then last but not least, you guys know the 2021s are absolutely, just market movers, okay? And so tonight I've got a 2021 LC500. This one's the performance package, top of the line everything, as you guys can see from the photos, right? We've got that same beautiful Nightfall mica. We've got the black OEM wheels optioned on this one. We got the black Alcantara, which is beautifully clean. This one is 43,000 miles, which, let's face it, that could arguably be a little bit high for a 2021. Okay, but here's something that's going to kind of seal the deal on those miles, which is it's certified. You see the beautiful Lexus logo in the background there. So this one is absolutely certified by the Lexus dealership, which you guys absolutely know I love. That has been a minute since we talked about it. So let me just give you the rundown on what certification gives you when you're purchasing a vehicle like this. Number one, right? Let's face it, you get Lexus having to go in throughout this vehicle, both cosmetically and mechanically, making sure that everything kind of is up to their level, okay? And so I always appreciate that, because the reality is that you're coming into a Lexus dealership, and I can't say this for every dealership, but most of the dealerships that I'm partnering with, right, they want to make sure you understand you're purchasing a very luxurious and flagship vehicle from them. And what I've seen is they take extra care, especially of the LC500s, when they're presenting them in a certified appearance. Okay, the other piece of it, which is probably more tangible for all of us here, is the monetary benefits. So you are going to get 2 years or 20,000 miles worth of your maintenance covered. Now, that's going to be 4 maintenances, right? And they're going to average out You know, this one's got 43,000 miles, so the reality is that you're going to get a chance to take care of the 50,000 mile maintenance and the 60,000. Now the 60,000 one is where you're really going to be saving some money on this one, because they're going to go in there, change out the brakes, the rotors, and all that good stuff. So, you know, before you purchase this, here's what I've done in the past. I just asked the dealer or whoever the sales rep is I'm partnering with, hey, give me the actual recommendation for the next 20,000 miles so I can understand what services I'm going to be taking advantage of, you know, and if there's an opportunity, I mean, I looked at the tires on this one, they look pretty brand new, but if there's an opportunity for you to really kind of move the mark on this one, it's going to probably be maybe a little bit on the price, but if there's, you know, something that you can get, like the tires are wore out or whatever that certification sheet is, if you can get a little bit more goodies baked into that total package, I think that's going to be your direction to go. Okay, this one's also a one owner. I mean, you know, you probably got somebody who absolutely drove the car, but I bet you this thing was garaged, it was babied, it was loved on, it was detailed, all that good stuff, because it looks very clean. And I think this is going to be a tremendous opportunity for someone coming in at the 73,972 price point, right? Now, I got to be honest, I don't know if this is the cheapest 21 that we've seen here, but I can tell you this, it's absolutely, if it's not the cheapest one, it's the next to the cheapest one, right? Because these 2021s have just been coming down, down, down. And what I'm excited about is when we can catch one of these bad boys, you know, at 71 something, which, let's face it, if we keep the trend that we're looking at right now, we might be able to see that before the end of the year or the dawn of 2024. Okay. All right, family. Listen, I appreciate you guys bearing with me a little bit tonight. I got a little bit wordy because I didn't get a chance to talk to you last week. Miss you guys. And so I thank you again for tuning in for the episode. Again, if you guys are looking for pulling the trigger on a vehicle, you know, let me partner with you, right? You know, I obviously, you know, no commissions, none of that stuff. I just, you know, I'm a contributor to the community and I want to help you guys where I can. So if you're looking for a vehicle, I'm happy to explore all of my paths and avenues outside of even Car Gurus, which I normally lean on, just to make sure that, you know what, you got an extra set of eyes on a purchase. Also, if you just pulled the trigger on a purchase or you got one that you are like, oh my gosh, I'm loving it, man, send me a photo, right? I'll get you a little spotlight on at the end of the show, and we can all celebrate with you on your new purchase. And also too, make sure too, if you picked up a LC500, make sure you go back and check out some of my previous videos, right? Obviously, you guys know I was blessed to pick up mine earlier this year, and you know, I've done so many things to it, right? From, you know, the coilovers to the body kit to spacers, tint, calipers, carbon fiber, listen, and you know, you name it, extra lighting on the interior. So if I can answer any questions for you, right, or more importantly, take a look at some of those videos and see if there's anything out there that I've done to my car that maybe answers the question to what you're looking for about doing to your car. Absolutely enjoy those. Okay. Spoiler alert, I got a couple more contents I'm working on because I absolutely did pick up a few more pieces of carbon fiber from our friends out at Carbon Addict, and so I definitely want to get those in front of you guys. Look for that coming out. And then too, you know, I've been partnering with a gentleman who does carbon fiber custom pieces, and you know, he does some really beautiful work. And you know, I'm looking to create a spotlight for him on the channel here in the upcoming weeks. So definitely look forward to that for any of you guys, particularly who are looking for the LC500 carbon fiber steering wheel options, the shifter knob in carbon fiber, and the sport paddles in carbon fiber. Okay, this gentleman will absolutely get you hooked up on that. So more to come on that here in the next few weeks. But you know, family, I just love having this opportunity to partner with you all, you know, talk a little bit about a vehicle that all of us are highly interested in. You guys have a tremendous week. We'll check back in with you next week where we'll do another market review, see how everything is progressing on November the 10th. Between now and then, if there's anything I can help you with, don't hesitate to drop me something in chat. Otherwise, you guys have a tremendous weekend. I love you all so much. Godspeed.